What's going on YouTube? So today what we're gonna be doing is we are gonna be not quite so much, you could take it as is. We could do a review, or we're gonna go ahead and show you how to use the Hoover. um, Not quite sure that I remember what number of Hoover this one is. I would say it's a couple of months old, and we're in 2020, so we'll say the latest Hoover that they came out with. Um, we'll call it the Hoover Power Scrub Elite. Comes with a couple of accessories. As you can see, comes in this little nice bag here. We have our hose to do stairs and whatnot. I've used it before, so just thought to give a review on how it works. It comes with a Revive and Renew Hoover bottom. Works pretty good, as you can see. I already used most of it. And then also comes with a triangular scrubber, or sucker you could say. I have the small one on here. You can see a little dirt, haven't cleaned it. And then here goes your water tank. I use the Hoover more so for commercial use. I work in a clinic, and they own a couple of facilities. So every 6 months or so, I go hit the carpets up, remove some of the walking, lost the words. Basically, just more so where people walk through the most. It's pretty good whenever you're doing, I'll say, homes. Especially people that live in two-story homes where, everything upstairs is carpet. You got a couple of rooms, pretty easy to use. Only bad thing is that, well, it doesn't come with too much water. You have a tank here. I'm not quite sure again. I think it's probably a gallon, possibly two, which is not bad, again, for home use. For me, when I have to do large carpets, especially like the physical area or physical therapy areas where there's a lot of foot traffic and the area is so big, you have to stop and reload. And not only that, but you have to dispense of the dirt water that you're getting. So it becomes not a hassle, but just a lot of work for commercial use, but it does get the job done. Today I'm gonna be using a new solution by Traffic Master. It's a concentrated carpet machine solution. Found it at Home Depot. I believe I paid like $10 for this big jug. I usually pay like $20 for the Bissell brand that you get at Walmart. It's usually next to these machines. Has all these different types for pets, removal, dirt or hairs or stains from pets, from just clean carpet type of solutions. So I ended up finding this jug at Home Depot for 10 bucks or so. So we're gonna give it a try. Never used it before. I've done a lot of carpet cleaning before, and I always end up using that Bissell brand, which is $20 for probably, I would say, maybe 3/4 of this. There's probably like all this empty space here, but we'll see if it actually gives me some better results. As you can see, your water, you fill it up here, you remove the hose, the top, and you close it back up, and then here you put your solution. All right, we're gonna go ahead and do that right now. I do have some previous solution in there that I didn't use, so hopefully that doesn't interfere with it. I'm gonna use a cup because I'm not gonna pour it in there like that. Tight. pour it in here. Hopefully I don't make a mess. Either way, I'm about to clean it. Okay, that's about it. Okay, another thing on the Hoover machine here, extension is not that long. Again, if you're going on small rooms, this room is pretty big actually. As you can see, I'm in a suite. And what we have here looks like a dirt stain, but I believe it might be some type of hair product. The previous tenant that was here was doing some type of hair, I guess you could say, I'm not sure, but I know she was a hairstylist. There you go. Some type of hairstylist, and I believe this is probably like some black paint. Not quite sure. I had previously cleaned this office with the same Hoover before the tenant moved in, and that was back in December. So the carpet was pretty much clean, so now we have this stain. So we'll see what kind of results we get out of this. Back to the Hoover. Once you got everything filled up, you go ahead and grab it. You're gonna clip it in here, and then it's locked. It's in there now. So it gives you the different type of modes that you're using. So you have a rinse and a wash mode. I've seen that when I do the rinse, basically I have more water soap coming through, and it's cleaning it with just plain water. With the wash, it incorporates the solution. And then you have quick clean. So I'm assuming that's how much in depth do the brushes go down to the floor, or how much they stay high. And deep clean, again, it must be how deep does it go in. I'm gonna go with deep clean because we're trying to get that stuff out of there. So you can see here, this is kind of uneven. So what we're gonna do here is take this off right quick. Whenever you're gonna go ahead and take out your dirty water, you do have a knob here. You pull it back and it releases it, and then you have one here. You release that one, and then it comes right off. So let me put this down and fix this. You have this one here. Take it off. And make sure you have it in there snug, close. Okay. And then you go ahead and put this back in there. And then lock it up. And then you're good to go. Put it back in. And put the water back in here. Usually like to hear the sound of it. Okay. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna give you a POV look. So if it's a little shaky, don't mind it. So you turn it on. As you can see, it is working on it, but it's not getting it out. So, off the back, I'm not a carpet guy, seeing as I do a lot of carpet, especially if I just did a carpet video, right? But there's possible chances that whatever she was using for the hair actually was some sort of ink, and it has just penetrated down to the fibers of it, because it still looks dark. Don't be confused. Could it be water? It's just super wet. No, it's not. It's actually it's all wet even, and as you can see here, this is considered wet. This patch here is not. I mean, it is wet, but it is not just darkening color because of being wet. As you can see, that right there, that's wet also. This is stained. So what I'm gonna do here is I'm actually gonna pour in some of the Revive and Renew. It says tackle oil set in stains, and we're gonna go ahead and see if it will give it a little help. So what I'm gonna do is usually you want to pour it in there. I'm just gonna kind of spread it out here as even as I can. And see if that does the trick. Okay, so we'll do that. Let this sit in there for a bit. As you can see, I'm halfway with the 2 gallons. The fluid, the solution, we're down already, and that was just a couple of passes. I don't know if you were able to see in the video, I'm squeezing the trigger here, and that releases the water in the solution. And you saw me, I was not going fast. I was going at a slow pace actually, because as the machine is going forward, it's releasing the fluid. I wish I could record from underneath as it does that, but the fluid is being sparse around the area, and when I hold it and I'm going slow, I'm releasing more fluid, and it's just basically making a puddle. But I want that puddle so like that the solution could go ahead and sit there and penetrate. As you can see, it is dirty. That is dark gray. Okay. Again, like I said, the lady was doing hair, and you could actually see hairs within it, and that's even after vacuuming. This room had already been vacuumed with actually a heavy-duty vacuum or a commercial vacuum cleaner. So as you can see, not only will it actually clean the carpet itself, but also as you can see, it sorry, I just got some messages. As you can see, it actually picks up deep down stains or deep down dirt, and that's what it is, deep down dirt. Must have been a lot of foot traffic here, probably from the lady that was doing the hair itself, you know, standing in this spot for a small time. FYI, if y'all rent a space where y'all are doing hair, buy you some plastic covers to put underneath your chair, and so like that you won't leave this hassle for the next person. So we'll continue to go at it. We're gonna do back to the PO view, just so you can see it working up here again. So we turn. No, actually, it's still really stained. Okay, so what do we do in cases like this? Well, there's always the easy way out to replace the carpet, or at least replace the tiles itself. Other than that, well, I can go ahead and try to apply the carpet cleaner solution directly on the area and let it sit there for a minute and see if that will actually help it. So we're gonna go ahead and do that, see if that helps it out, and we'll be back.